All right, so this is a series of Qigong exercises that help with wrist pain or actually strengthening your wrist and the muscles here. If you do have kind of a physical job, construction or massage therapist, PT, stuff like that. Even, with people working at the desk, it will help strengthen your wrist if you're feeling that you have weakness in your hands a lot. So they're called the sinew changes, and sinew is kind of the same thing as tendons. So again, we're going to start with the stance. So again, the first one, shoulder width apart, right? Slight bend in the knees, tailbone tucked underneath. So this is a very simple one actually. It's called ball holding. And essentially, you're just going to bring your hands together like you're holding a ball, and your fingers right here. And as you're kind of breathing in and out, you're thinking of like the energy in between your hands, right, circulating. So at least for me, I always feel like this like tingling sensation or like heat. Some people will feel electricity or kind of like a magnet kind of thing where they feel like their hands are magnets. So, and some people don't feel anything, and that's okay, but you're just concentrating on kind of circulating the energy from your feet up to your knees, your hips, your back, out into your hands. So I know a couple of my patients always complain that their hands are cold a lot, or when they're stressed, they feel like their hands and feet get super cold. So this is actually really good to do, just thinking about your energy flowing from your back into your hands and feeling that in between your fingers when you're doing this. So, holding the ball about chest level as well, so you're not holding it too high. You want it to be nice and relaxed. The fingers are relaxed too, slightly curved. So a couple breaths here. And again, for me, I always just feel like tingly whenever I do this. Gets my hands warm, so really useful in the winter. So the next one, I always love the names. I think this one is called Wei To Presents the Peso, so I don't know what that means exactly. You're gonna bring your hands together, kind of like in a prayer position. And as you breathe, when you breathe in, you're gonna rotate your fingers towards your chest. So anyone with like carpal tunnel, is really good for that too. So again, as I'm breathing in, I'm kind of like opening my back up and just letting kind of the weight go towards my chest. So I'm not like forcing it, right? So you want everything to be kind of relaxed and just feeling. And then when you breathe out, bringing the hands back up, standing back straight, and then sinking downwards as you rotate your hands inward. So you'll feel kind of like a nice stretch in your wrists, extensors. Again, right, there's no tension here. I'm just kind of letting gravity do the work. Do 6 to 8 times. Nice and relaxed. Next one I really like, it's called Plucking and Resetting the Stars. So you're gonna go kind of in what we call cat stance. So it's staggered again. So the left foot about 45 degrees, and the right foot, the whole foot's not on the ground. You're actually gonna have just have your toe on the ground. So most of your weight is actually in the back. So this is called cat stance, if you know what that is. So that you can kick and stuff. But that's besides the point. That's just so you understand. So from here, plucking, resetting the stars, right? So you think of you grabbing, right, from here, almost like making a beak with your fingers, and your left hand is behind your back, and you're gonna turn your fingers inwards towards you. And as you do this, you're gonna have a slight bend in the back of your leg, and rotating kind of inwards towards you. So again, the elbows are nice, relaxed. You're just breathing in, rotating and relaxing. So you feel kind of like this stretch right here and strengthening. So really nice and easy, breathing in, using kind of the weight to twist, right? Shoulders are relaxed. So you're gonna switch sides, so the right foot's back and the left foot's out in a cat stance, plucking and rotating in again. So it doesn't seem like you're doing much, but this is really, you're kind of working the tendons to contract and relax, but in a very mindful manner so that you're strengthening it as you're doing this. And I'm sticking downwards, my back's opening up too. Okay. Whew, so the next one is called, I think, pulling 9 oxen. So you're gonna make like a very loose fist, and I'm gonna just show you from the side. It's again a kind of a stagger stance, but it's not the cat stance. It's like kind of like a bow and arrow stance. So the right foot's out in front, the left's in the back, slightly angled, 45 degrees. So from here, the right hand fist is going outwards, and the left is kind of twisting away. So you think like a twisted rope, that's what you're doing. So from here, you're extending out like, I kind of imagine like a rope in my belly button being pulled. So I'm just extending the rope out, relaxing. So again, just sinking. My right hand is pulling outwards and I'm twisting out. And my left hand is going the other direction. Almost like you're wringing a rope, a wringing clothes. I'm gonna do it in this position. So again, feeling kind of like the tendons working here. Then you're gonna switch sides. So the left foot is out in front and the left hand is out. So again, twisting kind of out towards your left shoulder when you're doing this. And your right hand is twisting out towards the right. And again, imagining like a rope that you're pulling in between your belly button. And show a side view too. And the next one is called 3 dishes falling. So you're gonna go into that horse stance, so slightly wider than your shoulders. The feet are pointing forward, the knees over top of your foot, not going past your toes. From here, you're gonna take the crease of your hands here, and you're gonna push downwards into the crease of your hips. So again, from here, 3 dishes falling, you're almost thinking of like the different levels of your body, right? So think of the energy flowing downwards, and as you're doing this, you're pushing your hips down, well, not like, super hard, but just gently. So you're feeling the weight into your feet, and then you're gonna elevate from the top of your head. So this kind of helps more with the hip strength and the tendons in your hips, the legs, the knees, but you're also working, you know, here with your shoulder as well and your wrists, pushing downwards. So feeling kind of the energy come from the top of your head, down into your back, into your hips, knees, ankles, and into your feet. Feeling really solid. I always feel really like solid here. When someone pushed down, you can keep yourself upright. Remember to keep that elevation from the top of your head. Help open up the neck. And the last one, this is actually probably one of the harder ones, especially for your wrists. So it is the same concept as prone tiger pounces on prey, but you're gonna go on your fingertips. And so depending on your wrist strength, you definitely don't want to push yourself, or you know, you can kind of hurt your thumb if you're not careful. If you can't do this, I would do it on a wall and just get used to the pressure in your hands. But essentially it's almost like a push-up with your fingers, and I always make sure my thumbs, right, I'm not out like this, I'm keeping them in, just like that. So here it's that same kind of U motion of the body. So I'm just doing this on my hands first to show you. So here, right, one more time. But when you get kind of stronger, then you can do here. But again, you kind of want to be careful with your thumb. So only do it when you feel that you're getting enough strength. And sometimes if we just go, I kind of just go on my knees first, but I just hold that and just lean in as well, and that will help kind of like strengthen your wrist as well. So different levels, you know, starting with the hands, then adding in the fingers, but again protecting your thumb and just leaning in, or you can go against the wall. But essentially you want to get to the point doing all that. So again, these are the Sydney changes to help with wrist strength, wrist pain, elbow pain as well, and hopefully that helps.